we're going to be talking about what to do if you want to use some of the excess cash you have in your business account at the end of the year. The question always is, should I buy a bunch of things that I need or don't need to reduce my tax bill? As always, if you watch my videos, you know I'm going to say it depends, right? If there are things that you need, that you have wanted, that are aligning with your business goals, then go for it. If you have, let's just use like a nice round number. You have $1,000 that is not going to be going anywhere. It's not accounted for. It's like pure, like in your account, right? Should you use that $1,000 and book a training? Book a conference, buy a piece of equipment, buy a new couch so that you can reduce your tax bill. So if you really wanted to go to a conference, if you really have wanted to do a training, if you need a new piece of furniture, if there are things that you absolutely need, then go right ahead. And so if it's $1,000 you want to spend and then you won't pay taxes on that $1,000, more power to you. For me, I never do that. I always plan out my year and look at the things that I want to do, and I don't necessarily align them with taxes because I might find more value in paying 20 or 30% on that of taxes on that money and taking, let's say, the $700 difference and paying down a debt. Right? Like I might write myself a check out. If there's an extra $1,000 in my account, I might write myself out a check for like $750. I put that towards a debt, put that towards my mortgage, put that towards some other personal goal that I have. So it really depends where you're at, both personally and in your business. Are there things that money can go to in your business that it's going to make sense for you to take $1,000, take $500, take $100, whatever it is, and put it towards a business expense? Or does it make sense for you to pay yourself? And maybe you haven't had a vacation and you're going to take a vacation, or you want to buy yourself something, or your children or a loved one at the end of the year, something. Maybe there is a debt you need to pay. I would rather take that money and pay off a debt and worry about the taxes, right? And make sure I set aside money for taxes. I think it's very important to set aside money for taxes. You don't want to get caught, at the tax time and not have money for taxes. So you want to make sure that you're putting away for taxes, but you don't want to just spend money for the sake of reducing your tax bill. That actually, if you go to buy a house and they see that you have all these expenses for your business, you don't have a lot of profit, or you're maybe not necessarily paying yourself as much, then that can be problematic for you. So my feedback is always talk to an accountant, talk to your accountant, tell them about your particular goals, both personally and in your business, and make a decision around that. If the goal is absolutely, you have, set aside way too much money for taxes, you have paid a lot in your quarterly taxes, you're going to get hit with a big tax bill, then sure, it might make sense to make a large purchase or even several small purchases to better align with your goal of reducing your tax bill. But if your primary goal isn't to reduce your tax bill, you have another primary goal to pay down debt, save up for a new office, et cetera, your money will be better served in other areas, even if you have to pay taxes. I'm going to talk a minute about taxes, but first I want to thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes. If you're looking for an electronic health record that's really full service and it can help you run your virtual or your in-person practice, your private pay or your insurance-based practice, I really want you to check out TherapyNotes. They have a portal where you can send paperwork to your clients. They have a free telehealth option. You can bill insurance. You can take credit card payments. It's really fantastic. And what makes them stand out is their customer service. You can pick up the phone, you can give them a call, and they can help guide you in whatever that you need. So I highly recommend TherapyNotes. So going back, yes, it's important that we reduce our tax liabilities. We don't want to just pay taxes for the sake of paying taxes, but we also don't want to buy things just for the sake of buying things. I don't go out and buy like 100, things of paper towel at the end of the year to reduce my taxes for the next year. I really methodically plan out for 12 months. I work with my accountant throughout the year to make sure that we are preparing for taxes. I take a look at what my expenses are all the time. And if there was a surplus, then I may decide to book that conference or that convention or do that training to better my clinical skills or connect with colleagues. So that might make sense, but don't just spend your money to reduce taxes. Be sure that it aligns with your goals. I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.